She just read you the section of the code that said it's all illegal for a gun dealer, right? And this is who we're protecting here, is gun dealers. Licensed gun dealers and others dealing in business. It's illegal for them to sell a gun or anything but a rifle or a shotgun. A rifle or a shotgun. Now, we've had all this discussion about assault weapons and everything else. Those are not rifles and shotguns. They're not covered by this bill. So it's illegal for the dealer to sell, anything but a rifle or a shotgun to somebody who's less than 21. That's what you just read. That's what the statute said. You can put any interpretation in one onto it. You can say any kind of rhetoric about any other issues, but that's what the law says. We are protecting the gun dealers if we take this off, because otherwise there are people going to come in and say, look, I have the right to do that, and they're going to lose their license. So we don't want to put them in that position. That's what this does, and that's why it makes sense to do that. That's why I think you should vote on it now. We've heard it, and that's why my red vote is up there. Mr. Speaker.
Explain and vote, the gentleman from the first.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just want to clarify something. We are talking about AR-15 rifles, the same rifles that they would use in duty in Iraq. The civilian version, which is not automatic, they could not have over here. Is what we're talking about. It would be banned. And I'm going to talk about something else real quick. We give tremendous responsibilities to our veterans. I was a veteran. When I was 19 years old, my job was I was allowed to take possession of a nuclear weapon. I worked on man-manned missiles. The minority leader worked on nuclear submarines. We trust these people to fly helicopters, fly planes, and yet we won't trust them to use rifles over here, because we are banning a whole list of rifles. And therefore, when they come back, they cannot use those rifles. That's what this will say. And we should do a green amendment, because for a long time, it's been offensive, the gun laws that we put on to veterans. The trust and things that we ask for them to do overseas, and then the way we treat them with our laws back here is completely disrespectful.
The gentleman from County.
Mr. Speaker, I'm rising to explain my vote. While I understand the need to get on with this debate, that's why I'm voting red on this particular motion, because it includes the entire bill. I am pleading with the Vice Chair of the committee to consider withdrawing the amendment to give us time to get answers to this very important question. There are plenty of amendments and debate ahead on this bill. This amendment can wait. We can get the answer. We can move forward. So I'm voting no on the motion to special order the entire bill, but I'm pleading to give us time to make sure that we have all the information to make an informed decision on this issue. Thank you.
The gentleman from
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I join my esteemed Democratic colleague in his request that we hold this till the end, because yesterday we rushed through and did an amendment on saying we didn't trust police officers to be able to do their job when they're off duty. We're going to rush through now and say that we don't trust law enforcement officers, military personnel, and it's going to be a mistake. Let's not make that same mistake and then have to come back and try to correct that. We can do it now. I join my Democratic colleague and I'm putting up a green vote, and I'm asking that we withdraw this and save it to the end. Thank you.
to explain and vote, the gentleman from Pearl.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Although I didn't put a ready vote up for the entire bill, I join my colleagues in asking, as a veteran, number one, when I read the bill and then I